Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here I am outside St James's Palace. Her Majesty the Queen is 91 years old. People speak as though she's going to live forever because she's in rude health, but none of that age is entirely healthy. So may she reign many more years, but who knows, she could drop at any time. People are often speculating what will happen when Her Majesty the Queen dies. Well, obviously Prince Charles will become king. But what exactly is the process? Well, I'm going to tell you now. Incidentally, the rumour is that Prince Charles will not rule by Charles, this is the regnal name, but will go by one of his middle names, George, and therefore be George the Seventh. Anyway, within hours of the Queen's death, heralds will gather here. I'll tell you what they are some other time. They wear these blue and red medieval tunics for ceremonial purposes. Some of them carry little gold maces. There will be royal trumpeters dressed in these gold braided tunics, black riding hats, black breeches, and some of the guardsmen will be here. They're soldiers, the ones you see outside Buckingham Palace in the red tunics and black bearskin hats. So this will be done without much ceremony. They do it quickly, lest any impostor claim to be the king or queen. We're not certain what the form of words will be, but I'm going to speculate as to what is going to be slightly updated from the last proclamation in 1952. So the heralds will be gathered up there on that balcony, and the King-at-Arms, who's the leader of the heralds, he will then read this proclamation after a trumpet fanfare. Whereas it has pleased Almighty God to call to his mercy our late sovereign Queen Elizabeth II of blessed and glorious memory, so the crown does solely and rightfully pass to the High and Mighty Prince Charles Louis Philip Arthur George. We therefore, of Her Majesty's late Privy Council, together with representatives of the Commonwealth, the Lord Mayor, Aldermen, Lord Assembly members and citizens of London, together with other principal gentlemen of quality, do hereby publish and proclaim with one consent of tongue and heart that the said High and Mighty Prince Charles Louis Philip Arthur George is become, by the decease of our late Sovereign Lady, King George the Seventh, beseeching Almighty God, by whom all kings and queens do reign, God save the King. That will also be read at Meerkat Cross in Edinburgh, on the steps of the Royal Exchange, also here in London. So that'll be done very quickly, lest any pretender claim the crown. So it's not a particularly joyous occasion because it's done often on the day of the decease of the late monarch. Should Her Majesty the Queen die in the middle of the night, they'll wait till daylight hours before doing that. And so this is where it happens, St James's Palace. That's the main place, because this is the official residence of the royal family, not Buckingham Palace, though that is much larger and better known.